Hello Virgo, and I'm going to speak about the psychological traits of Virgos. So, when the word Virgo comes to my mind, I think of perfectionism, I think of organization, I think of homemaker, I think of an eye for the details, precision. This is what Virgos are all about. When you want to spot out a Virgo in the crowd, it's very, very easy. You're in a supermarket or you're in a crowded place. You will see them very well dressed. A Virgo man will never have any crease on his shirt, not even one. Very well ironed clothes. He might have a handkerchief somewhere on his pocket, in his pocket. Everything very, his hair will be so well groomed that not even one hair is going anywhere. Yeah. And the lady Virgo will be very neat, tidy, very pleasant. And if he or she is buying something and the bill is €9.75, they will not hand over a €10 note. They will take the €9 and then they will give the remaining change, exact change, to the person there. This is how you know the Virgos. They are extremely well organized. They always, as if by magic, they always have the exact change that is required. Whenever you see a Virgo at an event, you will see that the Virgo is never sitting steady in a chair. They sit for a few minutes, then they will jump from chair to chair to chair. Because for a Virgo, they just cannot, sit at one place doing nothing. For them, everything means work. For them, life is all about work. Life is purpose, has a purpose, and that purpose is not just to while away your time. For a Virgo, money and time are similar. They just cannot bear to spend time because it's like they are wasting money. Just like the waste of money, you can feel guilty. They feel guilty when they waste time doing nothing. When you see a Virgo in the house or anywhere, you say, "What are you doing?" And the Virgo says, "I'm relaxing." But actually inside the Virgo mind, what's happening is the Virgo is thinking, "Okay, I have finished with this. Now I have some few more files to do. I have to send a mail to this one, and then on the way back I have to buy this, and maybe the garden needs a bit of more work, and the plants need a bit of cutting too, and hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just resting." "Okay, I'm coming." The Virgo never rests. The Virgo cannot rest. Look at them at night. The typical scene for the Virgo is when the Virgo sleeps at night. Even if the Virgo has closed the doors and the windows and the gas is switched off and all the electrical appliances, the wires are properly, out of the, how do you say, the plugs are, they unplug the appliances and things like that. And just before sleeping, the Virgo says to himself or herself, "Did I switch off the gas? Did I lock that front door? Is there enough food for the dogs for tomorrow?" And then the Virgo wakes up in order to ensure it. So this is what the Virgos are. A double check is always needed for them. They will always do a double check. They just cannot, even if they have done it, they have to confirm it once more. They will have this second thought always. this little bird which keeps on telling, Virgo, go and check this. The alarm is always, ringing in their mind. And because of that, many times what happens is that Virgos can get really stressed. And many Virgos, basically, they suffer burnouts. Why? Because they invest so much. So much they invest in their work. Many of them can suffer from diabetes. These are the, because they are stress-related things. Of course, it's a hereditary disease, but many a times due to stress also you can have diabetes. And of course, the other factors are there that we will not enter into because a Virgo exactly knows what I'm speaking about. They are so health conscious. Whenever Virgos have to go out, what do they do? Tell me, what do? You have your own little pharmacy with you. You carry it with you. You carry it whenever you travel. You have to have just everything properly in your bag. I know that. You carry that with you. If a friend is at your place and if the friend has a headache or something like that, there is no person like a Virgo to take care of you. The Virgos are the best nurses. They'll really take such good care of you. They will immediately make you comfortable. They'll go and get the exact medicine that is required. Either they rush to the pharmacy, but most of them they won't, because in their house they have the pharmacy ready. All the medicines are in there. Okay, so mostly they will try the natural cures. So they will try that. But if you are not so familiar, they are going to give you something and they will explain to you with the composition of the medicine of what is meant for what. They know it all. Because they study everything before they accept it or before they take it in their life or in their body too. They have to know it. This is what Virgos are all about. They have their fixed timetables, the fixed habits. If the Virgo has to drink in a, Bordeaux color we call this, a red color cup, every day in that cup, he or she will not change it. You give a white cup, next day the Virgo will feel a bit uncomfortable. Where is my red cup? I need that one. Usually I take tea in that, or I take my juice in such a glass, so I need that. They have really, they have their fixed habits. If they have to wake up at 6 in the morning, they will wake up at 6 in the morning unless and until they are unwell. If a Virgo invites you at 8 or 10 for dinner, he or she means 8 sharp or 10 sharp. If you go at 8:15 or 8:30 or 10:15 or 10:30, they are not going to be happy at all. Of course, they will, they won't show it, but inside of them they won't be happy because they respect time. They respect time. For them, time is money. They cannot waste. Sometimes I would say they can even measure time when they are standing in a line. How much time am I wasting here? In this much time I would have done this and this. Oh, I have wasted so much of time here. For them, each minute, each second is measured. Because they are people of purpose. They have a purpose. They have lots to do and they will not waste, or they will not, just while away the time. Unless they have fallen into those deep traps of depressions that they usually face once in their lifetime, and that comes in their life due to a heartbreak. When it comes to love, Virgos are very choosy. Very choosy. And how is that? Because for them, true love matters. Because they are true people. They are pure people. True love matters to them. And if you have malintentions, you have bad intentions inside when you are, entering into a relationship with the Virgo, either the sun, moon sign or the ascendant, you have to make sure that you're not just messing around them, or you're not just, taking them for a ride, because a Virgo has that crystal clear understanding. They will look at you, they will test you for some time, and they will see how much are you living up to their standards, to their expectations. And many a times what happens is that Virgos get really, really hurt. They love once, in my opinion. They really, deep love is just once. The true love is just once for them. And later on, if the Virgo doesn't, for a Virgo man, if he doesn't, get this partner, or if something happens, the Virgo man or the lady will turn to, not the ladies usually, but the Virgo man, they tend to flirt around because there is this emptiness inside of them, and they try to fill it up unless they decide that they want to be bachelors, or the Virgo lady, many a times the Virgos, they are either bachelors or spinsters, because they take really long time to find their match. Many of them settle down in a family, and they make very good partners, they make very good parents. And when you're invited to the house, you feel like you're entering a sacred place. It's so clean and it's so beautiful. So beautiful, the whole house smells of nice incense, all the plants and all the beautifications, everything is clean, not even a small bit of paper here and there. And when you're invited to eat at their place, everything is so clean and everything is made so well. The Virgo will ensure that you eat well at their place, and will give you all that is healthy. Basically, because the Virgos are very, very health conscious. Many of them turn to vegetarian, they become vegetarians in their life, because they are really people who are very, very health conscious. They want to know what goes inside their body, and not just regarding their body. It's about their mind also. They're very cautious about their minds too. So what happens is that many Virgos, at a later age, they go towards spirituality, because they like everything that is clean, everything that gets them the sense of peace, the sense of clarity, and the sense of cleanliness and purity inside of them. So they turn to meditation, they become very religious, they will fast, then they will attend seminars of spiritual people, speeches, or they will do yoga. You will see them as early birds many a times, doing their exercises and qigong and this kind of energy, because they are very much aware of the energetic things inside the body and around them. So that also you will see them doing, and they love to have everything so clean, so they love to clean their bodies also. Virgo is the sign of the zodiac who takes maximum baths. In a day, a Virgo can take almost bath for 4 to 5 times. They can spend their time in the bathroom. They would love it. They just love to take a bath. They like to shower, to go for a shower, and it's just, for them it's so nice, because it is meant to clean, and whatever is meant to clean is Virgo. So the mind, the body, and the spirit and the soul, this is what they take care of. They just want to keep everything clean. But you have to take care of Virgos, because they can be very doubting, like children. They can doubt their own capacities many a times. When you tell them you are overdoing it, dear Virgo, they will not accept it, because for them it is not even done. Leave the overdoing part, it's not done. If you give a job to a Virgo, it will be taken care of by so well. They will do everything so well and in that given time, and that's why they get a lot of stress in their life. That's why because everything that they do is a challenge for them. Challenge in the sense that I have to be the best in that. There is no other option. I have to do it perfectly. So most of the writers, editors, publishers, proofreaders, they are quite suited to this profession. Virgos have this gift of writing. They can really pen down such beautiful poems, such beautiful, you know, they can write novels. They have that inside of them, the writing. I see the Virgos writing. They can be really, you know, hardcore patriots also. When they love, they love. You have to know that. The devotion is the first part for them. When they love their family, they love their family. There is no either or, little bit here or little bit there. No, no, no. They are just what they say, very sharply. They will, you know, they have their sharp habits. It's supposed to be like this, so it's supposed to be like this. We don't change a bit. And if you make changes, it's not going to be, you know, very easy for them to deal with that, because that stresses them too. It's like, how do you say? Yeah, you take a Virgo to a messy room, or a friend invites a Virgo in his house, which is extremely messy. The Virgo either will give some kind of, you know, cleanliness lessons to his or her friend, or the Virgo might just feel suffocated, or will start cleaning the house themselves. They will start doing it. They'll say, how are you leaving this place? And in no time they will put it all in order. It's very important for Virgos to put everything in order. It's extremely, extremely important for them. Have you seen them dressed up? They are so, the way they carry themselves is so elegant. They are very good looking people. Usually to spot a Virgo, you will see that many a times, you will see it in their eyes. Their eyes are like a mirror. They will be like, the Virgos are, their eyes are like mirrors. They reflect. They reflect. Just look at them. And their smiles, have you seen the Virgo smile? So, so devoted, so honest when they smile. It's so honest and so pure. As if you feel, when they smile, you feel as if there are 20 to 30 candles that have lit up on a snowy night when you were so cold, and they smile and you just feel the warmth of that honesty. You feel that when you are with them, you feel you're with somebody genuine, you're with somebody honest. Unless you push their buttons and they turn sarcastic or critical towards what you are doing or saying. Otherwise, they are the best people, the most sincere friends to have. And they have a wonderful sense of humor too. They really have this wonderful sense of humor that can pop up time to time, you know. That you should notice. Even if it is a bit of sarcasm in it, it's very intelligent, because they are very sharp and intelligent beings. You will never see a Virgo just speaking anything stupid or baseless or senseless. When a Virgo speaks, they have all the facts together. They will never make a statement without knowing anything. They will do their homework very well. You speak to them about the markets crashing, stock markets crashing. They will give you the history of the stock market, and then they will say, okay, you said this, but actually it is so, so and so. Oof. You will be like, I just said it, but for a Virgo it's not I just said it. You have to say it if you mean it. You have to do your homework well. Look at a Virgo child's book also, very well managed. The room will be quite well managed. Everything is, all the books are properly piled up, nothing dirty, unless the education or unless they have the laziness in another ascendant or the moon sign. You should see that. Otherwise they'll be really, and a Virgo child will always find excuses not to go somewhere where he doesn't feel comfortable. A Virgo child will say, Mommy, I don't want to go to school because I have a stomachache. Well, you have to hear it like, Mommy, I'm not comfortable going today because there is this event and I don't want to attend it. Virgos, time to time, pretend When they don't want to do something, they pretend that they are unwell. They can be a little bit of, fussy about their health, or just a bit fussy when they don't want to do something. It's like little children, okay, you do that. They don't feel like, they'll just be fussy, oh this or that, or oh, I have too many things to do, or they will just say, I don't feel so nice. Can't we just stay at home? And can't I just, read a book? But it's not about reading the book, it's about other things to do at home. Yeah, so Virgos can be like that. They are highly, highly dependable people. You can depend on them. You can close your eyes and depend on them. You can really depend on these people. Even if, the thing is, what makes Virgos a bit difficult at times is that their standards are so high that not many people on this earth can meet that. They really have very high standards. So it becomes really difficult for a Virgo to, to find the proper matches. Even if they are very dependable and all. Usually finding a proper match is extremely difficult. Because nobody is as pure as a Virgo until a Virgo man meets a Virgo woman who are quite similar. Likes can repel after some time. But then it's quite difficult for them unless they find a partner who is very, very understanding towards them, who understands this anxiety inside of them to be perfect, who understands this love for precision, who understands this love for details and doing things honestly. They need somebody like that. But many a times people are not like that. They are not as good as them. So the Virgos feel really, lonely. They feel a bit misunderstood because people might take them like, oh, look at them. All the time they are saying, oh, this has to be clean, that has to be like that. But they don't understand that you know the way to do things which the others don't. That is the beauty of your life, because you know exactly how things are supposed to be done. And the other signs don't know that so much. So what happens is that because of that, later on you are misunderstood. Many a times you must have experienced that you are misunderstood in your immediate family circle, or by your partner, or by your friends also at times. Like when you just point out, oh, look at that stain on your dress, why don't you just clean it with such and such a thing? Or so, like people are like, it's okay, but you are telling the right thing, but they don't hear it that way. What more about Virgo that I found? That they have this little pharmacy that they carry everywhere with them. Wherever Virgos go, they will always have their little pharmacy bag, or a little, the drugstore with them that they carry everywhere. When they are traveling especially, they have to have everything properly in that box, because they are so health conscious that they need to carry everything properly. They have their particular habits of doing things. They will wake up at such and such an hour. Their breakfast is like that, like if they are having one fruit in the morning, or 2 slices of bread, or whatever they have, or cereals or something like that, they will find it extremely difficult to adapt if they go somewhere, or they will carry it with them. They will carry it with them so that they are they are comfortable. Because you take away, you change the timetable of the Virgo, they will feel lost. They will feel completely out of the water, like for a fish out of water. They will just feel completely disorganized inside of them. They will, many a times, a Virgo will, while traveling, might carry their own bed sheets. So that they don't have to, if they want to sleep in a hotel, so that they don't want to use anybody else's things. They will have their particular glass to drink, a particular cup to drink the tea. they have the very perfect habits. They have this habit that they will keep their book on the left side rest table and not on the right side one, so they will keep it just there. They are too organized, they're too disciplined inside of them. And that's quite a thing, because imagine such a disciplined life they have. And so for another person from the outside world to come into their world is quite a challenge. That's why many of them, they can be spinsters or bachelors, because it's difficult to understand the Virgo, or difficult to be patient for other signs. To be very patient, a person has to be extremely patient, because they have to know that this is the light, and they cannot take the darkness of a mess around them. It's all about honesty, it's all about purity, it's all about beauty, and it's all about organization and precision. This is what Virgos are all about. They hate stupidity and vulgarity. You will never hear a Virgo, making kind of horrible jokes or doing something vulgar, or a lady Virgo dressed up very vulgar. I mean, even if the occasion demands, she'll be, even if she dresses up, the way she will carry herself will be so elegant that she will respect her femininity. Instead of appearing vulgar, she will appear elegant in that. And so it's true for a Virgo man. And they are extremely good looking people. Very sharp nose they have. Like a sword, I would say. Very sharp nose they have. And their eyes, and this warm smile. Such a beautiful smile. You can see that cleanliness on their face. I have Virgo friends, and when I think of them today, when I'm doing this video, I'm just seeing this face is so clean. Yes, it's clean, absolutely clean and glowing and shining, and the eyes are so sparkling and crystal. Yes, crystal clear, mirror-like eyes they have. Have you seen them? Just if you have your Virgo, anybody of that sign, just look at them in their eyes. And sometimes they'll just make mischievous remarks also, They have this very cute smile and a very honest and warm smile. And yeah, sometimes they will, just tease you about something, but very, nothing cheap or vulgar, but just very much with this kind of Virgo humor, and this Virgo sarcastic humor. I mean, it's wonderful to hear those Virgo jokes. They are so full of this humor inside of them. Even if it is sarcastic at times, it doesn't make you mad, because it's so much intelligent, this humor coming out of them. And you should read what they write. They just write so well. The Virgos are known to write well. If you have not started, dear Virgo, to write, please start penning down some of your thoughts. They are really gifted to write, I would say. And very much perfectionist about the health too. Their health and the body. Unless they are completely, shouldering too many responsibilities, then they can have problems. Usually the sensitive parts for Virgos are the intestine, the stomach actually. The intestines react very fast because of their emotion, stress inside of them, of doing better and better and getting things, on time, the deadlines to be met, the targets to be achieved. So that really, creates a kind of knot in their stomachs, and they can have bowel problems, bowel movement problems, and even pains, they can have pains on their shoulders, their arms, their hips, and their feet also. They can have problems there. Why? Because it's the stress. Because of that, they can get contracted, too much of weight on their shoulders, so they bend a bit, because it's really, for them, it becomes difficult. Sometimes it is a kind of an auto-punishment, I feel, self-punishing. And what more do Virgos like? They love pets. you will see that Virgos are very, very, very much attracted to their pets. They will always have pets, or they will always want, see a Virgo child will always say, can we have a pet dog or a pet cat or a hamster, or you know, they will always want a pet. You will see many Virgos, they will have pets because they love animals. There is this kind of connection with the nature that they maintain, that purity is there, and Virgos find it easy to express to their pets. This is what I have noticed, that they have this kind of very loving bond with their pets. No matter where they are, they will always be, you know, relaxed in the company of the pets. You will see that even if they are upset with everyone around, with their pets they will always be loving, or the pets will bring the smile on their face. This is how the Virgos work actually. For Virgos, money is very important too, in the sense they will not want to waste their money unless they have a lot and then they become a bit of spendthrift people. But otherwise Virgos are very cautious about spending money. Some of them can be stingy, but it's good for some because your future generations are enjoying if that is on your mind. But otherwise Virgos are very, very they are very clever managers of their money. They will not want to spend and do anything, you know. They are very, very organized about their money. As I said, the Virgo, for the Virgos, it is the time and the money. They are similar, and none of these things they like to waste without any reason. Yeah, if there is an important reason, they will do it, but otherwise, no, they won't do it. Yeah. So, and the Virgos, they can be very good at different things. They are very good at taking care. As I said, the best nurses are the Virgos, who are so already the cleanliness, the hygiene part is there. Then the second thing is about cleanliness. The second thing is about taking care. They are so loving and caring towards their patients. They can be very loving and caring, and then they know everything so well. They study everything very well. It's not just I'm giving you something for the heck of it. No, because they know exactly what is where. So they are very good in health professionals. They can be very good actors, very good entertainers, and they can win over hearts. Very good politicians also. However, they have to take care in politics because they have to be more diplomatic. Or they have to add their sarcastic humor in order to, you know, cool things down. And they are good at politics also because they have this speech. They are people of purpose. So they'll be good at politics also, that they know how to proceed and what is required. So that thing is very much the cleanliness of the society, of the country, on what things they will need. So they will clean the country in a way if they enter into politics. And also something about them is that they are a genuine people. And that's what makes them so special. They are genuine. You cannot have a Virgo friend who is a cheat. I mean, at least I never found anyone like that. I have many Virgo friends, and they are extremely, extremely genuine. If you tell them that you are in need and you need their help and all, and if they can, they will really, really, you know, help you. Even from a distance, they can help you. They will always apply the logic, their intelligence, in order to solve the problems. They are always, if you see, a Virgo is always a problem solver. You look at their face, you feel it resembles somebody who is solving a problem in the mind. You know, they are always like, okay, you know, because they are getting organized. For them, that organization is very good. However, they have to just take care of their doubting nature. They shouldn't doubt themselves, because doubting doesn't take you anywhere. It just removes your capacities. You have it all, and yes, the Virgo has some secrets. which the Virgo might cry away from the crowd, alone. The Virgo has secrets, the secrets of the heart that only the Virgo knows, and doesn't want to share it because it was between the Virgo and that special someone who got lost in the crowd. So thank you, Virgo, for watching. I was really happy to discuss, to tell you about you all, what I found. And before I make a video on psychological traits, I always spend time with those sign people, and I always observe them closely, and I try to see what is this sign, how are they. And yes, I've been spending time with Virgos, and that's why I think I take time to release the videos. I know many of you must be saying, why haven't you released the videos of this one or this sign? But I really take time because I want to really see people closely before I speak about them and their sign. And that's what I noticed. And all I noticed is that you are wonderful, beautiful people, and very sincere and very honest friends. And I love you for your honesty and your purity. So keep being pure, dear Virgo. Keep being sincere and spread that purity and innocence in the lives of others. Bye-bye and take care. Bye.